We get to the main event, and, to its credit, it's not predictable. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton ambulance match for the WWE Championship. This could definitely go either way. I would like to see Keith Lee involved. He hasn't been pinned yet, and he pinned Orton, but he got kicked on the head on Monday, so I don't think that's going to happen. I don't even think we even see him here either. I don't think he pops up. I'm going to say Randy Orton. I don't know. I think Orton wins, and maybe they build a one more match at Hell in the Cell, and that's where Drew loses, or Keith Lee goes heel, and they can build a Drew and Keith or something like that. I'm not really sure. But I just got a feeling. I thought Orton would win at the pay-per-view at SummerSlam, a lot like Andrade and Garza, and he didn't, and they didn't either. But I think this is their night for all those guys to win. So Orton's my pick to walk out as champion. How about you, Mr. Marceau?
I can see Randy winning here, but it's one of those things. I love Randy. I thought the whole build-up to SummerSlam was great. He lost there. I just feel like he's cooled down immensely since that show. I think he's definitely been good with the whole flip-flopping with Keith and then Randy and then, the random backstage fights. I don't know. I think the right time to put the belt on Randy was at SummerSlam. And at this point, not that I don't want to see it happen, I just think they missed the opportunity. They definitely could still put the belt on Randy. I just don't think people would care as much. I don't know. I guess I'll go with Randy, but I feel like he's cooled off so much since the initial start that I'm not even clamoring for at this point. Before I really wanted to see him as champion. Now I'm kind of just eh.
So you're sticking with McIntyre then?
No, I'll go with Randy. I just don't. I think they bungled this. I think the belt should have been on Randy at SummerSlam. I think they've foiled the whole thing. I think Randy was hot as hell going into SummerSlam, and I think he's cooled off immensely since then.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say immensely, but he's definitely cooled off a little bit. I would agree with that. The 3 Claymore kicks, the 3 Punk kicks bullshit, I just think it's stupid. I think the ambulance match stuff is stupid. We talked about it last week. Yeah, Kane and Shane had a great match, but that was a long time ago, and every other one since then has been pretty stupid. So anyway, I got Randy winning here as well. Just to keep the feud going, which I'm sure they want to do, which they don't need to, but this is WWE, and they're keeping Rollins and Ray going, so why not? And last question, any chance we see Retribution show up on Sunday?
Oh, God. I guess you could, and then I guess you could, and just Randy, Randy could be the head of it, not I really want that to happen. I don't think they've attacked Randy at all, so I guess they could say he's the one that's been behind them. Don't really care, honestly. But I don't think they've ever attacked Randy. He came out on Raw and he attacked Drew. He didn't attack any of them. So
yeah,
and they've attacked Keith and Drew. So I have a fear that they're going to get involved, and then Randy will win. Then, like I said, he'll be the fucking head of it, and I don't care. He's always better in factions. I say that, but this faction is already so I don't give a shit about. That I don't even think Randy could save it. So I hope not. Knowing them, that means they're going to do it, and then I can stop watching Raw every week. So we'll see what...
Yeah, no, I'm going to say I don't want them to, but I'm also going to go on a limb here and say no, just because we all thought they would at SummerSlam. They weren't there. Payback is a synonym for Retribution. They weren't there either. So I'm going to go off on a limb and say they're going to keep them off the pay-per-views. They're going to be exclusive to Raw. They care more about ratings anyway. So they want to Retribution's going to be on Raw. Who cares? Anyone actually gives a shit.
I was going to say, not like anyone. No one's tuning into Raw. I hate to break it to them. No one's tuning in to Raw to see Retribution. So.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody cares. But I'm going to go off on a limb and say they won't be there, and I hope they won't be. But watch them show up anyway and have Randy win, and then they can get this giant authority-esque dumbass faction that no one gives 2 shits about. Because why else would they be doing this? Unless it was leading to that, because this is WWE after all.